Amy Sherman from MLive and Michigan's Best. And as part of our Powering Positivity campaign, we're talking with Matt Buskard from Bobcat Bonnie's down in the Detroit area. He's got several locations, and he's also home to some of Michigan's best fries. Matty, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. Well, we always have loved visiting you at Bobcat Bonnie's, and you have several locations now, not just in Corktown, but my hometown of Wyandotte, where you're at right now. But we were interested in talking to you about a project that you have that's actually happening this Friday to provide some relief for our friends in the Midland area.
Yeah, so my in-laws and a bunch of our friends are all in the Midland area. So on top of everything that's going on, in the world right now, imagine, dealing with flooding and loss of, your home, your memorabilia, your kids, paintings from 6th grade, photographs that you had that were passed down. They're dealing with this whole struggle of their life being upended during a pandemic. And so I had talked to my partner who's actually up there helping his parents clean out their basement because they've lost, they got lucky. They only lost their basement, but they lost everything, family photos and all that stuff. So as they're clearing that out, a nice couple came by, and there's actually a bigger story about that. And that actually came out. They drove about 19 hours to get up there, and they were handing out gumbo to people. And my partner had said, as you're taking on such a big task, you forget to eat, you get caught up in that. And so all of a sudden these folks come up and they're offering food, and it's like, what a relief as you're dealing with something so emotional and so physically draining in such a weird time. So we sprung into action with us at Bobcat Bonnie's, our friends at Gordon Food Service, and our friends from Griffin Claw Brewing. And we came together, and we're gonna hand out some free meals. We're gonna do some of our burgers, chicken sandwiches, some of our vegan items as well. We got these cute little kid packs that we're handing out with kids because it's summertime. Kids are like trapped in the house and they're probably going crazy. So we got all this stuff, and we're doing Hudsonville ice cream thanks to our friends at GFS and stuff like that. And so we're going to be up in the Sanford Lake, Wixom Lake and Midland area all day tomorrow, handing out food out of our bright, crazy catering van. And just trying to, in our small way, bring a little bit of love to people who are dealing with just, I can only imagine, a tremendous amount of feelings and emotions and stress.
Absolutely. Well, food can make you feel better. Now, your food truck is just going to be kind of cruising around the neighborhoods, or do you have some set spots that you'll be at?
So it is going to be at some set spots. I'm sorry, I should clarify. The food... So it's not a food truck per se. It was actually a catering van that we bought literally in December. And all of our caterings have been canceled. So we got this beautiful van. We got to do something with it. So we're setting up little headquartered areas, and then we're going to be driving around both lakes during the afternoon, during lunchtime in the afternoon. And then at night, we were planning on going to the GFS parking lot. That's been kind of nixed by their landlord, so we're figuring out where we're going to go, but we'll post it on our Facebook immediately once we have a place to land. We've talked to the United Way up there, so we got a few good connections coming, and then we're going to just be handing out free food, free hand sanitizer, scoops of ice cream, and whatever we can so that people can feel comforted. So. Yeah,
I love that. And it's a personal story for you because of family and friends there, but it's a Michigan story for all of us.
For sure. I mean, when somebody's driving 19 hours to serve, people who you love and care about food, it kind of strikes you as, well, if they can do that, I can take a day off and grab some of our employees and go up there and serve some food too, especially to people that we care about. And I can't imagine dealing with everything that we're dealing with right now, and also dealing with, damage to the house. Some places don't even have electricity yet. They're just, talk about kicking somebody when they're down. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate. So we can do this, and we can help out, and we can do it in a way that is very much true and unique to us, and going to bring a lot of smiles to a lot of other people too. So.
Well, you're very good at doing that, but you haven't escaped any of this either. I mean, you own multiple restaurants. You were closed for close to 2 months. You recently have reopened. I mean, it has not been easy for you or your businesses or your staff either.
Yeah, and I did a little conversation with a few other business owners where they're like, hey, we see you on Facebook Live, smiling, happy. Like, how are you holding it together? And it's really, this probably isn't good, like psychological help, okay? But it's really just kind of the restaurant business where it's like, there's always a crisis. There's always a pipe burst, a cook that calls off. You just get used to rolling with the punches and you take it day by day. If I think too far in advance, I get really depressed myself. So I just focus on what we can control now and how we can handle all of this. Even this donation, it's like without the help of our partners, we wouldn't be able to do this. We're not in a position financially that we were in prior. So we got great partners. GFS is amazing. Griffin Claw is phenomenal. I turned to them because I gave them a 24-hour notice and I knew that they were going to say yes because they're just those companies. You know what I mean? They're helpful. Their heart is in the communities and they're always the first people to say, yep, what do you need? Tell us. We would love to help. So it gives us an opportunity to give back and to really, take care of folks. And it allows us an escape from our own personal dramas and craziness right now, which helps, to be honest with you.
It does. Well, you truly do get what you put out there. You get it back. And you guys at Bobcat Bonnie's have always been exactly like your sponsors. I mean, you're very involved in the community. You definitely give back. You're good to your staff. I mean, you're a great place to work. So maybe you're finally getting some of your karma back that you deserve, Maddie.
I honestly, it's so funny you say that because I genuinely believe that right now because there have been little things that have happened here and there. Landlords who are just affable to working with us, vendors who are like, hey, we got a bunch of this product and we don't want it to go to waste, so let's give it to you now. We have been supported and it really is what we're putting out there is coming back to us. So that's just a great cherry on top of a nice little Sunday for us. So
I love that. So tomorrow, if people in the Midland, Sanford, Wixom Lake area want to get some food, they need to watch for your fancy little catering truck, which is, they won't miss it. They will not miss it.
They will not miss it. It is it's just like us. It's very bright and colorful and loud. So.
Exactly. And you guys will be handing out excellent free food along with the help of your sponsors from GFS and Griffin Claw, which we say thank you to. And Matt, if people want to get more information about Bobcat Bonnie's, learn your locations, and maybe plan to get some takeout or come visit you hopefully soon, where can they go?
They can go on our Instagram and Facebook page, Bobcat Bonnie's on Facebook and Instagram. We're really updating that a lot with what's going on and what the news is. So go there. We got a bunch of other stuff. If any business owners are out there and they're wondering about specific things like unemployment issues, all that stuff, follow me and add me personally on Facebook. We've been dealing with it. I'm lucky we're in a good business community over here, so there's a lot of conversations. We get a lot of results and answers. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, you don't know something about your business and you just need a resource or a connection, reach out to me personally. We'll always have your back.
I love that. That's such a great resource. Matt, we always love your dedication to the restaurant community and to the Michigan community at large. So thank you for being you and for running Bobcat Bonnie's and making some of Michigan's best fries. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate all the love and support.
If you'd like more stories about powering positivity, head to mlive.com.